Recently, I brought you the news on Aminu Yar'Adua, son of Nigeria former president, late Umar Yar'Adua, who was recently remanded in prison for killing 4 persons and injuring several people. This young man has pleaded not guilty rather than guilty. He said he did not commit any crime, that he has not killed anybody. So one wonder what actually happened. Is this young man saying that the dead people actually crashed on him? I mean, anything could have happened. But there is something that will shock you that has just happened. If you're just coming across this channel, why don't you join by tapping on the subscription button and the red notification icon bell below. It will alert you whenever videos such as this are dropped. If you are a returning subscriber, I say thank you for always coming back. If you have been here, part of the family, I say God bless. So what is this thing that has just happened? Yar'Adua's son, Aminu, has been secretly released. What does that tell you? The 4 persons that have been killed, even though they took all of the case to the court, and the family of the deceased are asking for, I think, 15 million naira and some other charges. But this young man said he didn't do nothing, and that is it. He didn't do nothing. Sahara Reporters and many other platforms said Aminu was remanded in prison custody last Thursday after he was arraigned following charges bordering on dangerous driving. Probably he's on drugs, alcohol, or simply acting crazy. He was alleged to have knocked down 6 persons, apart from the 4 people he killed, including a 2-year-old boy. And this happened June 23rd, 2021. According to the Police Force Information Report, FIR, tendered in court by the prosecutor, Inspector Zakar Musa, the accused had, while driving along Yola bypass on June 23rd, 2021, crushed 6 people as a result of excessive speeding. The court heard that 4 of the victims were killed, while the 2 others were left injured following the accident. Those that died in the accident were identified, and I'm going to call out their names. That's to let you know that these are real human beings. Or is this young man saying they are trying to rope him up? Because I looked at the comment, people said probably the regime of Buhari or some people out there are trying to rope this guy into this crime, claiming that he committed murder. They are trying to, like the police stopped him, he's driving so fast, and all of a sudden some people on the street or on the road somewhere, probably they had an accident or they brought some dead bodies from the mortuary and they packaged them and they said, oh, this young man killed them. I don't know what these people are trying to tell us. Yes, we know that Nigerian police do certain criminal arrangement, but in this case it will be very, very clear. The car that killed somebody or the car that crashed on another car definitely will see the marks, in fact paints of the other car on it. So those that died are identified as Aisha Umar, 30-year-old, Aisha Mamadu, 32, Suleiman Abubakar, 2-year-old, Jumai Abubakar, 30, while Rejoice Anu, 28-year-old, and Ajara Ali, 27, sustained injuries, according to the FIR report. The prosecuting officer told the court that the relatives of late Aisha Umar, Suleiman Abubakar, and Jumai Abubakar had demanded the sum of 15 million from the defendant as compensation. So Aisha, Suleiman, Jumai, these 3 are demanding for 15 million naira from the son to the late president of Nigeria, Yar'Adua. But this young man has denied committing any offense, and he said these are all allegations against him, and he said these allegations are not true. But the question that a lot of people need answers to, if this happened and it has been taken to the court and this young man has been remanded in prison custody until August 19. What is this man doing there, enjoying his life? Now, a family friend who met with Aminu on Friday morning informed even his own clique, his own caucus, know that he committed a crime, and this person secretly took pictures of him and spread the pictures around that the late president's son is home in Katsina State. And the information that is given that will shock you is this. This person, may God bless this man, who, even being a friend to this man, to this young man who killed 4 people and is trying to get away from it, he's trying not to pay for damages and even serve time in prison. God bless this young man who actually leaked this out. Do you know what the son to this late president said? He told his friend, a family friend, that he, Aminu, exchanged hands. What does that mean? Money has exchanged hands to secure his release, but he didn't give the actual figure that he paid. He paid police, paid security operatives to take him off that hook, meaning he will not spend time in jail. He doesn't care the people that he has murdered, even if it is accidental. He has denied it, and he's not giving the family any 50 million naira or whatever it is for damages. In fact, there's no amount of money that you will pay that is enough. But the family demanded 50 million. Of course, that money will be shared among relatives, and probably they might bury the person properly or not. We don't know what's going to go down that way. But this young man denied, and he has bribed to get off from this. This is the kind of contraption that we live in. This is terrible. One of the victims that got killed, Aisha Umar, is a journalist, was a journalist with the Voice of Yar'Adua, an online radio and television platform. So now that this young man is there, moving around, gallivanting, enjoying his life, eating food, thinking he has gotten off from the hook. Well, under this regime, it is possible that he might get off from this, because law, even if the courts say this man is guilty, everything will be wiped off. Probably the files in the courts have been scrapped off. Now I want to see what the family of these people will do. Definitely the family of these people are not well connected in Nigeria, and that means that they will be helpless. If they decide to speak and fight, some of them might be murdered, shot them down.